YouTube. So finally back at it, finally doing videos again. Wanted to show you a walkthrough of the garage, and I'll have the pictures posted of the before and after. But for a long time I've never really had designated space to do all my reloading and things that I do. So I decided to take some time and redo my garage. So let's go ahead and do a quick little walkthrough and I'll show you what I did. Alright, so let's do a little walkthrough of the garage, the way that I set it up, okay? The safe used to just sit in the center, kind of awkwardly placed. Same thing with the refrigerator, didn't really have any designated locations for those, so now they do. I always wanted to have an area to cast bullets in the shop, but I still haven't finished the ventilation, but there is ventilation and it runs through a HEPA filter that, you know, I could service it, dump it, and I don't have to worry about exhausting particulates or anything like that. And I don't have to worry about dangerous gas in here with me. So we've got the casting center. These are gonna get stainless steel over the tops of them, just not done yet. I wanted to have space for my 3D printer and my PC and stuff. So one of the things my kids and I do is we'll play Fortnite and other various games out here, and my nephew will come over, so we have 4 TVs set up. Before, we had them all kind of crowded on this wall and we were all forced to be in one area on the couch. It was kind of inconvenient. Anyways, the PC center and my TV that I use the most right there, and then the 3D printer finally has its own designated home. We do have a bunch of them, but this is the one that we use the most. I wanted to do wraparound shelves in the entire garage because I wanted to have lots of space. So on top of that, I also have storage and shelving underneath all of these. Okay, moving on to this wall. This is kind of the section that my kid, Frank, my youngest, will probably use the most when we play video games. But one of the big things is having the single stage presses in their own section, as well as simple as it seems, having the handles on these little mounts. So now I've got a precision rifle center where I've got 3 presses set up. In case you're wondering why this one has all this insane amount of reinforcement that it's sitting on, it's because I use this for forming my own brass. So like when I'm working with the 8.6 blackout, you know, which is what I'm talking about in that video. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But anyways, I wanted this one to be really strong so that way when I form brass, I don't have to worry about it. So these are all anchored in. I did go ahead and I welded some custom plates, which I will show you. So nice little plates here. And what they do is they brace it against the table. They hang off and the press mounts to it, but they're welded all the way through, and they just they work really well. So like I said, precision rifle center. I want to get into bolt action and more precision shooting, and I feel like this is going to help me. I do believe that I get a lot better ammo out of these single stages than I do out of the progressives. Okay, this is one of the other sections that I just didn't have the heart to get rid of. I don't know if you remember, but this was one of my first benches that I built, and spent a lot of time there, worked really hard on it. So I just, even though I could have just wrapped around a little bit farther, thrown this up on a bench and it looked better, I just didn't want to. I kind of like it. I may still go back and change it, but anyways, so this has the Lee, custom Lee in the, you know, with the 3D printed case feeder and all that. Another great video. If you haven't checked it out, do check it out. I've got some cool stuff in there. But basically, more wraparound shelves all the way around the garage, like I said. So all the way around, except for obviously that section. But there is some more shelving that's going to go up. Then getting to this side up here, I keep all the stuff that I use for like various electronic projects, like maintaining the case feeders, building custom electronic stuff like that. So I have plenty of storage space, okay? Another section where the the PlayStations are set up already, so that, and everything's networked together too. So there is networking in the entire garage. There's Wi-Fi, but we also have them hardlined with landlines. This is really cool too, because one of the things that I wanted to do, let me get you a better view there. One of the things that I wanted to do was be able to pull out my tool chest, roll it in and out, and use it in different areas as well as outside. So this serves that purpose. It allows me to take that out, use it, use what I need, and put it back very easily. My drill press finally set up. I'm still working on the stands for like the little mini chop saw that I use for making my blackout cartridges, 300 and 8.6, as well as various other things. And then I've got the trimmer annealer. The annealer is actually going to get a stainless steel tray, and it'll be at a slight angle. That way when it drops the cases, they'll come to the front rather than just sitting at the base of it, because I do use it quite a bit and I anneal a lot. Okay, there's still obviously some light mud work that I need to do on the drywall, touch it up, painting, stuff like that. But let's get past that. Okay, the CP2000, I decided to pair it up with my 750 and my Dillon 550. So both of those presses, or all three of those presses, kind of go together in a set. The other area in the other room, which is behind me, is going to have the RL 1100 and Super 1050 combo. Really great combo as well. But this is more for like bulk plinking training ammo. So I do a lot of that. And you know, all those old crates that we used to use at the farmer's market and you used to see in a lot of my videos, I didn't want to throw them out, so I decided to set them on the shelf and just kind of use them, and I think it works out great. So I have plenty of storage up there, right? Got plenty of storage down there, so there's no shortage of storage. Got my tool chest up on the top of the bench, and you know, just a nice little section here. Here's the last TV. So the TV here is another one that the kids, we can all be in a different area. So there's the TV, there's the TV, there's the TV, and way over there in the corner is a TV. Everybody's got their own TV, right? Okay, down in the bottom, more storage. Got the welder tucked away, all the tools tucked away. It kind of worked out really well. I'm really impressed with the way that it turned out. Got my electronic cigar cooler up there, the other cooler, let's see, just a regular humidor there. But the walk-in is kind of, the walk-in area is off limits right now because the humidification system was in need of service, and since I was going to be running vents over the top of it, I decided to kind of go through it. When I was going through it, I noticed some light mold on the wall and decided to salvage all the cigars and not let mold spread and put them into the smaller one, the cooler, the other cooler. I just didn't want to take a risk. So that walk-in will need to be serviced before cigars can go back in it. Okay? But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments, and remember that I am trying to grow this channel. I have a lot of great plans for great content now that we're set up like this. Plan on doing a lot more reviews, a lot more how-tos, and if you don't subscribe and check the notification bell, then you might miss out on some of our videos. But anyways, really appreciate you guys stopping by. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Help me get to my 1,000 subscribers and past that, and I'll see you in the next video.